Magic Attack!
Hey everyone, it is Joe from Team Dark Magic Attack, and I just wanted to go over episode 7 of Can We Make Dark Magician Good? I just wanted to say thanks for everyone that subscribed. The channel, it's slowly growing. I'm thinking about 130 subs, give or take, and I just want to say thanks for everyone. I know I don't do it often, I've said it before, but like, whenever I do, you know, it just means a lot when I see people commenting and subscribing, so thanks a lot. Also, after this video, you know, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'm going to try to do some more Dark Magician related material, and then like try to do some more other things with, you know, some of the guys here with like, you know, GOAT format and stuff like that. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think. I'll try to do whatever I can to please you guys on the channel here. So starting off is Skilled Dark Magician. I think that he could be like a really good normal summon for the deck. So his effect here is each time a spell card is activated, place one spell counter on this card. When that spell card resolves, you can put 3 max. You contribute this card with 3 spell counters, special summon Dark Magician from hand, deck, or graveyard. So, I mean, like, that's not too shabby. I think spell counters, unless if your deck plays spell counters like Endymion, whatever it is. The pendulum stuff, like, if it works with spell counters, then sweet. But, like, if it just doesn't, like, no other cards work with spell counters in Dark Magician. So I think we can give him like a breaker effect, like, or I guess like a Celine. When he's special summon or normal summon, he can gain spell counters depending on how many spells are in the graveyard and on the field. So, and then you can remove 3 special summon a Dark Magician or a Dark Magician monster. I mean, that'd be great, but it might just be Dark Magician or Dark Magician girl. So, I mean, that could be fine as well. But I think it should also have like an added effect. Or like you could remove 3 and just activate Eternal Soul, or maybe just activate a spell from deck or graveyard or something like that. I'm trying to compete with the new Maiden card, I think it is, where I think when she summons, she can just activate True Light, and then True Light can summon any spell or trap. So like it'd be nice just to have him like, oh yeah, special Dark Magician, and then just remove another 3, and then you know, activate Eternal Soul, like, from deck. Like, that would be great. So then you can go to Xyz monsters and things like that, because, like, we don't really make Xyz monsters on first turn, because, like, getting 2 Dark Magicians out is kind of crazy. I mean, unless if you're playing Kashtira, then, like, you're good, but if you don't, then it's just, you know, it's just hard to do. I know, like, we really play Xyz, but, you know, still it's kind of nice. You know, if they ever do come out with like a new Ebon illusion, something of dark magic, it'd be nice to, you know, go into it. Or even just like a generic rank 7 comes out that's like super good. Like, if there's any rank 7s I play, it's Big Eye or Red Eye's Black Flare Metal Dragon, whatever it is. But even still, like, they're kind of eh. So, yeah, and then, like, you could probably give him a graveyard effect. Like, I think you can just give him, like, Rod's effect. You know, if a spell or trap's activated on your opponent's turn, tribute a spellcaster and bring him on into hand. So that would be pretty cool. I think it just, you know, like, I like Rod, but I think his time's about up for, you know, being the normal summon. It just, you know, it's only when he's normal summon he gets that search effect. It's not when he's special summon, so kind of just sucks, especially, you know, with today's game nowadays. So moving on is Dark Sage. So cannot be normal summon or set, must be special summoned from your hand or deck by attributing 1 Dark Magician immediately after applying the effect of Time Wizard, in which you called the coin toss, right? When special summoned this way, add 1 spell from deck to hand. So, first of all, no one's played Dark or Time Wizard, like, ever in these decks, just to get out Dark Sage. Searching for any spells, crazy, so, like, I give it that, but I think now, since it's, you know, Dark Magician has its own archetype, it would just be a Dark Magician spell. So, changing this, I think, personally, and there's going to be a theme here, so just, tune in here. So I think if an opponent activates a monster effect, a quick effect, special summon him from hand. If you do, negate and destroy that monster. And then when he's special summoned, you can add 1 Dark Magician spell from deck to hand. I think that would be nice. Dark Magician needs more, like, we have negates, but I think it's just like negate and destroy. There's a lot of archetypes, negate and destroy. We have, like, what is it? Magician's combination, where it just negates and, it doesn't destroy, so that just kind of sucks. And I think there's another card that just negates. Destined Rivals. It negates. It's like a skill drain. But I think there was another one that just like negates everything or negates something but doesn't destroy. I can't think off the top of my head. But I think it'd be nice to have a monster negate, special him, throw him in defense mode and grab your Soul Servant. Honestly, what would be really cool is, like, instead of just add 1 spell from deck to hand, Dark Magician spell, you can add 1 spell from either player's graveyard or a Dark Magician card from deck to hand. So, like, if your opponent has, like, a Feather Duster or, like, Forbidden Droplets, you can just, like, set it on your field and then, activate Droplets next turn, or Lightning Storm, or whatever you need. Or you have the option to grab like Soul Servant or Salvation from your hand. So that would be pretty cool. Either that, or like if he could just search for like Secret Village, that would be amazing, honestly. Just activate Secret Village from deck. That would be pretty baller, to be honest. I think Secret Village is just like a better field spell than Magician Salvation. I think Salvation missed the mark, honestly, of a good field spell. But yeah, I think that's pretty good for Dark Sage. Dark Eradicator Warlock. This was in one of the earlier structure decks, if I'm not mistaken. Cannot be normal summon or set. Must be special summon from your hand by attributing 1 Dark Magician. Cannot be special summoned any other ways. Each time a normal spell card is activated, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent immediately after it resolves. So, Dark Sage had monster effects. We can throw in a spell effects for this. So when your opponent activates a spell effect, quick effect, special summon him. If you do, burn him for 1,000. I think it would be cool to have an added effect, like if you control a Dark Magician, you can inflict another 1,000 damage to your opponent. And I'm not sure about the last effect. Each time a normal spell is activated, inflict 1,000. I think at this point, just like with the meta anymore, it's just each time a spell is activated, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. I mean, a lot of people, you got Runic and you got, like the Infernoble stuff or whatever with the equip cards. I just think that, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, that's too OP'd. And yeah, it probably is, but, it's not like Dark Magician's going to be super competitive anyway. So I think it would be nice just to, get him, burn you for 1 and or 2,000 life points. And then, pass turn. So whenever your opponent's trying to activate spell cards, to search or field spells and whatever, it's inflicting damage, it's punishing them. So it'd be nice to have a pressure card like the Red Eyes Xyz monster. So, it's just like, well, should I activate 4 spell cards, or, should I just activate 1 and normal summon and, that's it. And I don't know about like any protection or anything. On these cards, it would be nice if we had like a field spell that protects level 7 or higher, dark spellcaster monsters. So I mean, like, that'd be something we can look at here, some other time. But I think that would be good for this card. Do some burn damage, and 2,000's 2,000, and then you can summon him and then go on with Dark Magical Circle and Soul Servant, Secret Village, or Salvation, and like that could be like the whole theme is just like play all your spells and just burn your opponent for like an OTK or something. So yeah, I think Dark Eradicator Warlock could go with that. Moving on to Sorcerer of Dark Magic, he was in the movie pack, or like the very first movie with Blue Eye Shining Dragon. So cannot be normal summoner set, must be special summoned by your hand by attributing 2 level 6 or higher spellcaster monsters can't special summon in other ways. During either player's turn, when a trap card is activated, you can negate the activation. If you do, destroy it. And it has to be face up to resolve the effect. So I think once again, monsters, spells, he will be trapped. So when your opponent activates a trap, or when a trap card's activated, you can special summon him, quick effect, and then negate and destroy the activated card. And then once per turn, you can just negate and destroy a card. Or maybe it's just whenever trap card's activated, you can just special summon it, negate it, and then following effects, once per turn, you can negate and destroy it. So something like that. So you got your, like I said, monster effect, negate, destroy. He doesn't negate the spell, but he'll just burn you for it. You could do a negate thing too. And then he would be trap card. So you got monsters, spells, and traps. So they'd be like good one-ofs in the deck, I guess. He could probably be like 2, to be honest, since most people play a lot of spells. But yeah. Moving on is Dark Magician of Chaos. He was on the ban list for a long time. I can't remember if it was during GOAT or like after GOAT. I can't remember if he was legal in GOAT or not. I want to say he wasn't. But his effect before he was eroded was like when you was summoned, you can just grab a spell card from your graveyard, add it to hand. So people would just keep like looping it. So during his effect now is during the end phase, if this card is normal or special summon this turn, you can target one spell in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Use the effect once per turn. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, after damage calculation, banish it. If this face-up card would leave the field, banish it instead. So I think now, since like Dark Magician has its own archetype, I think you can just... So we'll start from the start. Beginning. So special summon itself, I would say like if you would have like Dark Magical Circle in the field and or maybe graveyard, you can special summon him just because he does like banishing stuff. So I think that's just nice to, have together. And then I think you can add one spell that mentions Dark Magician from graveyard to hand. So then it's not any spell. That'd be pretty cool, like reuse Feather Duster or something. But Dark Magician spell, so then you can just like bring back your Soul Servant or whatever. So something like that would be nice. And then I think the banishing's fine. I think if we could make it like a Fenrir kind of ability, like when he declares an attack, you can banish one monster face down or something. That'd be pretty cool. Or even just, after damage calculation, just banish it face down. I think that'd be probably the best thing for him. Special summon if there's a Dark Magical Circle on field and or graveyard. Add one Dark Magician spell from graveyard to hand. Only use it once per turn. And then if he destroys opponent's monster, banish it face down after damage calculation. So that'd be pretty cool. And then we don't need him to leave the field because he'll be a pretty good card. So yeah, I think that's what I got for today. Let me know what you think down in the comments. If you like this, if you don't like them, if you have another effect that you'd want to toss in with one of these. I think I did it pretty well, but I'm always open to your thoughts and suggestions on how we can make Dark Magician better, because once again, I love Dark Magician and I want to see it thrive, but Konami's not going to do that for us, so we can only hope, right? So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe once again, and I will catch you guys later. So peace out. Later. Bye.